Today we're going to be talking about the Oster MyBlend Personal Blender, doing a quick unboxing and then a quick review and my thoughts, and just trying to see, is this the one that could potentially help me, maybe even help you stick to your diet and be able to blend faster and quicker on the go. Coming up next. Hey, what's up guys? It's Diana here with Passion Business TV, helping transition your passion into the business that you love. And on this channel, we do personal development as well as small business startup tips for entrepreneurs, as well as tech gear reviews, things like that you may need in your business, programs, services, and things like that, as well as some health tips that may help you move along and be able to move faster and healthier as you go forward in your entrepreneurial journey, just like today. So today we're going to be talking about the MyBlend Personal Blender. So let's check out the blender. So this is a blender I actually decided to test out and try today. Was out in Target and decided to pick something up because one of the things that I've noticed is that my challenges is with food. I love delicious and rich food. I love the way it tastes, the texture, and all of that stuff. You know, I could have been Italian for the way that I love food. However, it's not the best thing for me trying to start cycling and getting back into a normal health regimen and things like that. You really have to, transition your taste buds to get more accustomed to different things. Can't keep, eating all the fast food and stuff like that. Now, I have definitely not kept a good enough schedule with, making sure that I eat well. I actually messed up today. I've messed up other days as well, and it's just like, okay, I really need to get serious and focus in on what it is that I'm going to do about my health and really get serious about it. So one of the things that I decided to do, I started to get a calendar as well as a tracker, food tracker, and things like that to hold myself even more accountable to my particular diet and being okay with still eating certain foods, but not continuing to eat some of the rich foods that I like and really enjoy. Now, I've already cut out birthday cake or white on white cake that I really enjoy. I've already cut out nachos. So, that's a poke in the gut right there. However, to get rid of the rest of the gut, you have to change some things. So I have invested in some health equipment and things like that, going out cycling more now, but I really have to focus in on health. So you're here to listen and watch about the blender, so let's talk about it. So this particular blender is actually one, like I said, I picked it up in Target today for about $24. It was super simple to, work and pull out, and I'll actually go into showing you what that actually looks like. Okay, so this is actually just the base of it. This is what it looks like. You actually sit down the part that's going to go into the blender right there, and it'll be able to line it up with the gray arrow. It doesn't have any buttons or anything like that. Motor on the bottom, so it's pretty simple. And then this is the actual part that's going to sit inside this cap. It comes off super easy, but it's also nice and tight, has that rubberized grip, also has that little arrow on there to kind of help, and some groove points as well to use when you're looking at adding that on to the actual base of the machine. And so this actual container, it's very slender, very nice. It holds 20 ounces, and it's one of those ones that just looks like a regular water bottle, and it's very natural looking. It actually has the actual meters on there, so you know exactly how much liquid you have in there. So if you want to keep track of how much you're consuming, then you're definitely able to do that. Really solid, durable plastic that you're able to do, super hard. I like the way it feels. The grip is nice no matter how you're holding it. The little groove is nice there, and it's just super nice in a nice hard plastic, something that's durable that won't crack as easy. Then it just comes with like a little manual, something simple that you can use. Actually has the basic instructions how to use it. It's with English and Spanish, and just telling you put the stuff in there, you push it down and it works. But then it also has some nice recipes and stuff like that you can use. Just things that if you want to try out, you're not never blended before, then it's something that you can look into trying out. I may try out a couple of those. And that's pretty much it that comes in there. So let's actually look at what it sounds like and what it looks like to actually use the machine. Okay, so once I washed everything, put the cap back, then get the lid back, then we're ready to go. Got my antioxidant blend, just some berries mix that I got from Target, and a few spinach leaves to throw in there as well. So once I dump a few of these in, and I just don't really have any measurements or a specific amount, just kind of eyeballing it, how much I want, a little bit more, and a little bit more. Now I'm adding some berries in. A few more berries. And one last berry. Then I just added in a little bit of water just to keep it in liquid state, not too thick. And I added a little bit of orange juice. It was the only juice I had at the moment. Forgot to get any other kind of juice or anything else, but just to give a little tanginess. I like this in the morning, typically with orange juice. So once you actually screw the lid on, it actually, that rubber lip on the inside, or the grip on the inside, just kind of locks in. And I just wanted to shake it up a bit. Then you do want to make sure that those arrows, the gray parts, they line up so that it can properly sit down, and you just push and it starts to blend. And then it did kind of slow up, as you can see, a little bit on some of the frozen fruits. So I don't know how it would do with like large ice cubes. Probably crushed ice would be okay, but it did kind of start going a little slow. It still got the job done, and the longer you let it run, the more liquefied the actual ingredients will be, versus, you know, if I stopped it right about there, they would still be, you know, some whole parts or a little bit chunky or anything like that. But, you know, so I just decided to shake it up and kind of help it along a little bit there, mix in with everything okay. But even if I hadn't, it'd probably still be okay. But it actually liquefied pretty quickly, just in these couple seconds that you can see here, with the few ingredients that I threw in, you know, maybe a little snack or something like that. But right about there is when it got liquefied, and then we were pretty much done. So once I actually took it off, like I said, just got the little bit, I tapped on the lid a little bit just to get any ingredients off of it, and then went ahead and got a glass, poured it in there just to try it out. It was a little tough, this lid, but it was okay. It wasn't too strong, but a little bit vacuumed there once I put it on. But got a glass, poured the contents in, and it was pretty sweet. It was pretty nice. Like I said, liquefied, maybe looks a little thick, but it was actually very, very good, very loose, and it came out great. So worked out for me. So that is the review of the blender, or the unboxing rather, just so you can see what it looks like. I'm actually kind of looking forward to using it more, especially in the morning. Just how simple and easy it is. Now that holds 20 ounces, that particular bottle, so that's more than enough to hold me over until lunch. I've been eating a lot of soups and, you know, just simple deli sandwiches and stuff like that for as lunch some days. And just trying to do better as I move forward. I'm not trying to just jump cold turkey, because I know I'm not going to stick to that. I know I have to do like my mantra says, which is to take daily progressive steps and to do it occasionally. So that's something I'm actually looking forward to. So as you know, these can actually, as far as color wise, can look very, very disgusting. However, actually blended really well. And it really liquefied it. So it can do a couple different settings. Liquefy is one of those things, and I guess it just depends on the timing of how long you actually let it go for. So I let mine go for a while, even shook it up for a little bit just to, you know, move the ingredients around a little bit. But it was, you know, pretty light and very simple just for the sake of this video. But I'm actually kind of looking forward to trying this out. Have some protein powders, meal replacement shakes, as well as some organic greens that I want to try out and things like that, just to again start to get more acclimated and start to transition my diet and start to change things up a bit. So hopefully this video helped you. Hopefully, you know, like I said, this is something that I'll definitely stay committed to. Just make sure I keep it on my grocery list, certain things that I need to get and pick out, and really set a regimen so I can start taking a more serious interest in my health, and hopefully you will too. So thanks for checking out today's video. Definitely subscribe if you enjoyed this kind of video. I say I don't do these type all the time, but I do want to occasionally start to drop these in, not spam you guys with my journey and things like that, but definitely something to stay accountable to myself as far as my journey and my health. And like I said, and just to see a progression. Like I said, I kind of fell off, but whatever. Here's to keep going. But like I said, definitely subscribe on this channel. We talk about personal development as well as small business startup tips for startup entrepreneurs. So if that's something that can help you or a friend, maybe share the video or other videos on the channel. But as always, my friends, live with passion. I will see you guys on the next video.